welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Just about set for football as we welcome you to SoFi Stadium, Inglewood, California. Tonight, a couple of rivals doing battle in the NFC West. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the Los Angeles Rams. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. We welcome you. That's the punter, Ethan Evans, to get this started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The 49ers come out, and Brock Purdy leads them out. Greg, it's really one of the best stories in NFL history when you think about it. From last pick in the draft to taking the 49ers to the Super Bowl, now to a lucrative contract with a fourth-year man out of Iowa State.
Mr. Irrelevant. Well, I think it's safe to say, Mike, he has been anything but irrelevant since arriving in the NFL, and he is living proof. It doesn't matter if you're drafted first overall, or in his case, with the very last pick. What does matter is what you do with the opportunity once it's given to you. Nothing real flashy about his game. He simply gets the job done, and that's exactly what his team is counting on him today over these next 60 minutes.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I think it's a smart play, especially this early in the game. I don't think you want to start forcing throws, take any unnecessary risks. Allow your team to get settled in. Don't have any sudden change turnovers. So I think in the end there, he made the right move.
On third down, it's Purdy. He's got his tight end, Kittle. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
A gain of 21 yards.
Purdy to Kittle for the Niners, first down.
These third down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
Play fake to McCaffrey. Now Purdy. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. 19 more on that one, and another first down.
First down, San Francisco.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch. Found nothing, and they get him down well behind the line.
By the time the defensive backs had come downhill to get involved, we knew there was just no way he was going to get himself out of this. It just shows, Mike, how long he was flailing around back there, that by the time he actually went down, everyone was behind the line of scrimmage chasing him.
Yet another Alabama back in the league. This is Brian Robinson. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
I think a little bit of what's happened here, Mike, is this offense is having some trouble matching the level of physicality of the defense. So physically, they're getting beat at the point of attack, and I think these last two plays are a great example why.
He'll find his tight end, Kittle, on the right side. It'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up fourth down. So Jake Moody now out for the field goal. This from 45 yards away. Moody's kick is good. And the 49ers are out to an early 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
On the return, this is Blake Corum. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Rams once again led by Matthew Stafford at quarterback. First 12 years with Detroit, his 5th year with the Rams, including a Super Bowl championship, winning Super Bowl 56, the #1 overall pick all the way back in 2009.
Stafford was one of those guys, Mike, that I think for the first half of his career was probably the most underappreciated quarterback in the entire league. The talent was always undeniable. But when he was constantly discredited for was just the fact that he was on some really bad teams that were left to play really irrelevant football down the stretch. Immediately changed that narrative the second he joined a championship roster. Now, he's just trying to see if he...
His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. That's the linebacker, Fred Warner.
This is an area of the offense, Mike, that's going to have to find its rhythm now as this game unfolds. They talked all week, come out early, get some completions, settle down this quarterback. Well, in return, he throws an early pick. It's too early to go away from the game plan. There's a lot of game left, but this passing game is going to have to get on track throughout the rest of this game.
The 49ers offense ready to see the football for the second time. They've got the lead, and they'll set forth trying to build on it. They're going to do that with excellent field position. McCaffrey now on 1st and 10. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Kittle is the man in motion. Off the play fake. Here's Purdy. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Jawan Jennings was the intended target. Now it's going to be 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. That's caught by McCaffrey. He needed 13 and got 14 for the 1st down.
Gain of 14. 1st down, 49ers.
You just can't ask for better protection than that, especially on 3rd down. Clean pocket, tons of time for the quarterback to work through his progression. And at this level, if you give quarterbacks that amount of time, chances are they're going to find somebody downfield.
This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you could see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. He never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
Purdy now on 2nd down. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Rams are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
The Rams offense about ready to get going on their 2nd possession. They'll have a long field ahead of them as they start 1st and 10. Atwell sent in motion here. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So they go with the 1st down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good 2nd down situation. But now they find themselves in 2nd and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass, It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up fourth down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
Cowing on the return. Oh, he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. Here's the San Francisco offense, ready to take possession of the ball once more. They'll look to build on their 3-0 lead as this drive starts with a 1st and 10. They'll go play action with Purdy. Downfield, he's got the big target, Jennings. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
And a 49er.
An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Purdy on 1st down. He'll look over the middle and find his running back. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
A gain of 11 on the play.
A gain of 11 on that one. First down, 49ers.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
On the handoff, McCaffrey. And he's into the end zone. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, San Francisco.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Now Jake Moody for the extra point. The kick is good. And the 49ers are out to a 10-0 lead. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. On the return, here comes Corum. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. Here come the Rams as their offense trots back onto the field. And it's been a rocky start. An interception on the first drive and then a punt the last time they had it. Drive begins with a run by Williams. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Second and 12.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. In motion, it's the tight end, Higbee. Stafford now on 2nd down. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
3rd down and 3. Working out of the gun, Stafford. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. Stafford on target to Puka. And the Rams have a 1st down.
That's good for a Rams 1st down.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on 3rd down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
It's Stafford throwing from the pistol. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. From the 46, here's 2nd and 8. Stafford to throw again. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Nick Bosa getting in to drop him. It's a loss of 6, and it's 3rd down.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. The motion man is Nakua. So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. The Niners have the early advantage. And we're back at SoFi in SoCal after this. Second quarter now, Rams in control of the football. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. As we are ready to get back underway. Open man is Parkinson. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
It's a gain of 27
They
yards.
get the conversion on 3rd down. It was a gain of 27.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
On the ground, this is Williams. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
By Jordan Elliott.
Where a defender makes his tackles tells you a lot about his abilities. And for an interior defensive lineman, Mike, to make plays on the outside of the formation just speaks to his speed, his effort, his ability to run down the line. And we saw it here, and he takes the back down for a loss.
Now a 2nd down throw for Stafford. That's hauled in on the left by Nakua. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, Second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
On third down, Stafford. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
Good for a Rams first down. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
Some room to run as he takes it down to the 2-yard line.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Now Stafford on third and goal. This one incomplete. It is batted away in the end zone. And now it's fourth down.
A little miscommunication there. Now brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
So on comes Joshua Carney to try this field goal. This about as short as you can get. Carney's kick is good. And the Rams are on the board. It's now 10-3.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Here's Christian McCaffrey and the 49ers offense coming back onto the field. And he's been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers here in the first half. This defense is going to need to find a way to key in on him because he's eating them up right now. And this will wind up a Niners first down as he gets this up to the 40-yard line.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
They'll go back to McCaffrey on first down. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
He's across midfield.
Give him 10 more on that one. And another first down.
And a 49er first down.
Well, after the nice run to start the drive, why not go back to the well and try it again? And that's exactly what they do. Have to imagine at some point now, the defense tries to change their look.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Brandon Ayuk, the intended receiver there. And third down coming up. They'll send a tight end in motion. Third down. Purdy. He's got the tight end, Luke Farrell. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really time as they get the conversion on third down.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these third downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense has to find a way. When they force third down, they got to get off the field.
They'll run the toss with McCaffrey. He'll work forward for a couple. It's Darius Williams up to make the stop.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient. Just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, they're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
That one complete to Brian Robinson. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
They'll run the sneak. And he's going to be brought down right on that yellow line with the official signal. He's got enough for the first down.
First down, 49ers.
I don't want to take anything away from the quarterback here, Mike. He did a nice job picking up that first down. But this play is won or lost by the big guys up front. They're the ones who need to get off the snap on time, get leverage on the defender, and create the space needed for the quarterback to pick up the first down.
Up the middle, here's McCaffrey. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up
2 minutes to go here.
10.
Till
At the
halftime.
Rams 20.
Greg and I return to SoFi Stadium after a short break. 2nd and 10. Now Purdy. He's got a man. That's Kittle. And he'll get about 8 yards as he is ushered out of bounds. It'll set up third down.
Third down.
They'll try to run for it with McCaffrey. And the Niners are going to have a first and goal. It's inside the 10, down to the 7-yard line.
First and goal, San Francisco.
And anytime you have a long drive going, you'd hate to have it stall out there. So that's a really nice job up front, making sure that that doesn't happen, and it's going to set up first and goal.
Purdy going to keep this one himself. And he's able to gain yardage out of this one before he slides.
It's a gain of a yard.
I don't mind the call. Down here this close to the goal line, you're trying to account for the extra defenders. In this case, you're trying to read them, but give credit to the defense. They had the running back accounted for and the quarterback.
The Niners will use the first of their timeouts. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in this second quarter. Here now, second down and goal. From the gun, it's Purdy. That is caught, and he's so close to the goal line. Couldn't get that ball extended. They keep him out, and it sets up third and goal.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line. We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. So you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down.
Interesting decision. A field goal makes it a two-score game. They're going to keep the hammer down and go for it on 4th and goal. And he's not going to get there. They stopped him at the goal line. It's a turnover on down.
So this play by the middle linebacker is all about play recognition. Reminds me of a former teammate, Luke Kuechly. He knew the play before it was going to happen. Watch him. He diagnoses, he tracks the ball, and bang, makes a huge tackle, short of the yard to gain, forces the turnover on downs.
From his own end zone, it's Stafford.
Stafford's pass, complete to Devontae Adams. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 9-yard line.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. One final throw before the break. He'll find his tight end in the middle of the field. It's Higbee. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Scott Hansen, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Scott, thank you very much. We'll see if adjustments at halftime change the course of this one. Likely to play a big role. Who's going to walk away with a W? This taken at the 5. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Rams offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They'll start out 1st down and 10. With Williams. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
With the struggles they had running the ball in the first half, Mike, it makes sense that they're trying here early in the second to get this ball carrier going. But this last run's not going to do them any favors. Another rush, another loss of yards.
The motion man is Nakua. To throw on 2nd down, Stafford. Room to run, past the 30. And they will finally run him down. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 31 yards.
It's not a coincidence, Mike, that the best offenses in the NFL are all excellent at yards after the catch. It's a combination of a few things. A highly accurate quarterback and the ability of the scheme to get open players in open space. Once you do that, the rest is up to them.
That's the left side and pulled in by Higbee. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A pickup of 15 in the air. First down, LA.
10 at the 31-yard line.
Points have certainly been hard to come by in this one today, Mike, but it seems like this drive has been what they've been searching for. A little bit of rhythm, the ability to sustain. Now they got to finish. Now they got to capitalize on these first downs and go finish with 6.
There's a short one taken in by Higbee. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's a pickup of
It's not the
3.
big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27. Again, it's Stafford. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. And This takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a first down.
10 at the 17-yard line.
The motion man is Nakua. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run, there's no holes for the back to find, and all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots. Winning first and second down, Mike, is the key to efficient defense. Hold them to 1, then they hold them to nothing. Now they can unleash the pass rush on 3rd and long. Advantage defense.
Trying to keep a drive alive, going to have to convert on 3rd and 9. Out of the gun, Stafford. Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
So on comes Joshua Carty to try this field goal. This just a little more than a chip shot. 32-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Rams cut the lead to 4. It's 10-6. All right, Scott, thank you. This one still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with a hot hand as our second half is about to get underway. This will be returned from the 6. Oh, yeah. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Here's Christian McCaffrey and the 49ers offense coming back onto the field. The lead sits at 4. So they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. Out of the gun. It's Purdy. Caught. This is Ayuk. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
On 2nd down, Purdy. That's caught by McCaffrey. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
Complete to Christian McCaffrey.
A gain there of 16 yards. It's good for a Niners first down.
And this is so much of the skill sets that we're seeing around the league at the running back position. You don't want to have to sub your running back off the field, Mike, when you build what they call these empty or 5-wide sets. Can you keep your running back and run true receiver routes and be a threat? Because when you can, there's a lot of big plays to be made.
Give them 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
First down, San Francisco.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
Now it's McCaffrey. And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
Back's doing everything in his power to try to get that ball around the edge to the boundary, but just great pursuit there by this linebacker, staying with his angles, running through contact, and he makes the play behind the line.
2nd and 11. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. This throw left side, caught by Kittle. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
On third down, it's Purdy. A quick throw right side. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down mark.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a fourth down decision to make.
Moody's kick is good. And the Niners will extend their third quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Moody comes back on the field after making the field goal. He's set to kick off. On the return, here comes Corum. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Rams offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll be looking to answer back. They trailed 13-6 and start this one with 1st and 10. Stafford. That's caught by Puka.
Just a simple hitch route. Certainly nothing special there or anything downfield, but the idea is the more of those you throw and those efficient passes, the second the defense moves up to take it away, that's when you go for the big ones.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. Going right back to Nakua, complete. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
Stafford on target to Puka. And the Rams have a first down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
Stafford down on 2nd down. Pass caught right side by Higbee. He'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
And 1.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. It's the quarterback with the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there.
No gain.
It's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Are you kidding me? Really? Are you kidding me? Why you guys
In motion, it's the tight end, Higbee. Stafford to throw it. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he will have the first down. Needing to make something happen, trailing here in the 3rd quarter, they convert on 4th down. Fourth quarter begins, and it's a run by Williams. What a run. He brings it to the red zone. Taken down inside the 20-yard line. 20-yard pickup there. Good for a Rams first down.
At the 16-yard line.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. And next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
They put Adams in motion. Off play action. It's Stafford. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
It's a loss of a yard.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense. And they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started. So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
He pulls it in around the 5. And he's going to have the first down. They convert on third, and it sets up a 1st and goal.
That's another Rams first down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
What an impressive drive this has really been, and it's a combination of big plays and 3rd down conversions. Now after that last 3rd down pickup, it's 1st and goal. They got a chance to finish this really impressive drive and come away with 6.
To throw is Stafford. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Nick Bosa in there for the sack. He forced his way through. A loss of 9.
And that's a big-time play. It felt like they really needed it, Mike. That was a drive where the offense seemed to be in complete control. Anytime on the defense where you find yourself on your heels, you're giving up big plays, you're giving up fresh set of downs, you need a spark. You need something to change the momentum of the drive, and we'll see if that was it right there.
From back at the 13-yard line, it is 2nd and goal. The motion man is Nakua. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. He'll take this one down to the 8-yard line. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Two plays at their disposal, but they'd love to get it right here on 3rd and goal. In motion, it's the tight end, Higbee. Now Stafford on 3rd and goal. And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's 4th and goal.
It's now 4th down.
Linebacker certainly wasn't fooled on that play. Not only does he get there in a hurry, but he's able to secure that tackle and bring him down for a loss.
So now, a big spot coming here. This to get the deficit down inside of a touchdown. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. Well, every bit helps as they draw just a little bit closer.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
A safe kick taken at the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The 49ers offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. Pushed out to his left. He'll try to run for it.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Purdy. Open man is Jennings. And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive.
1st down, 49ers.
And at this stage of the game, every 1st down gets them one step closer to being able to finish this one out. This defense has to find a way to get off the field. They have to get the ball back to their offense to give them a chance.
On the give, it's McCaffrey. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now is one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 6. Now Purdy. Hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. Trying to set up that screen, but the rush got there too quickly.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
This is 3rd and 6. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Set to go now on 1st and 10. A tight end in motion now. Now, a handoff to McCaffrey. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Kittle is the man in motion. Off the play fake. Here's Purdy. Out to his right. Now he takes off. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a 1st down.
1st down.
There wasn't anywhere really for him to go with the ball. The defensive backs did a great job of taking away his progression read. But that pass rush, they just can't get home, and he ends up making the play with his legs and moves the chains.
A give for McCaffrey running right. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
On 2nd down, Purdy. He'll look over the middle and find his running back. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
It's 3rd down.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
They'll drop to throw. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he's going to be taken down. And that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. He'll give to McCaffrey on the option. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happy. Gonna lose a yard. Whistles here. We have another stoppage. Timeout called by the defense with 1:53 remaining.
17-yard line.
Play action. Here's Purdy. Now he'll swing it out to his fullback. And he'll get forward. Give him about 4 yards before getting out of bounds. And that's going to bring up 3rd down.
Well, not exactly a highlight reel type play, but in some cases, just checking the ball down to your fullback, picking up some positive yards is the only play that's to be made.
Third down. Purdy. He'll set up the screen here to Pearsall. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
Brings up 4th down.
So, Jake Moody on in this big situation. This to stretch the lead to a touchdown. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. A big 3 points as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
On the return, here comes Corum. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard
Matthew
line.
Stafford and the Rams offense getting set to go again. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read, seemingly every time.
Well, this has been the story of the entire game, Mike, is just how well this defense has played, particularly against the run. There has been nowhere to operate for this offense, and it continued here on this last play.
Another try, 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Stafford. He'll find his tight end in the middle of the field to Tigby. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
That's good.
They'll get 19 out of that play. First down, L.A.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard
And now we're at the
line.
point of the game, Mike, where someone has to step up and make a play. That's exactly what this quarterback and his receiver did. It gives them now a fresh set of downs and a chance to go down and make this game very interesting.
And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Here's 2nd down. Working out of the gun, Stafford to the left side, and Adams has it.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
They'll throw once more. Here's Stafford. The Rams use their 3rd and final timeout. Clock will stop at 35 seconds to go.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 44-yard line.
Come on, guys, dig deep.
2nd down, they need 7. Again, it's Stafford. There's a short one taken in by Higbee. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
10 yards.
That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a first down.
First and 10.
As the saying goes, Mike, you need your big-time players to make big-time plays, and the moment doesn't get bigger than this. Find yourself down. A touchdown gives you a chance to win this thing in regulation, and I think they got a shot.
That one caught by Adams. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. 17 yards that time for number 17.
And now with that completion, Mike, it allows this final snap to be a more legitimate play. This is not a Hail Mary throw into the end zone. You can run your best play. Now inside the 20, you got a shot to go try to win this game.
And this is a touchdown. They do it on the final play. And now decision time, down 1. Will they go for 2 and the win?
Mike, I know everyone loves to debate these decisions, but I don't even think there's a decision to be made. You have got to keep your offense on the field, go for 2, and end this thing right here, no overtime.
The Rams will line up for the 2-point conversion.
One last throw here for Stafford. That is caught. He got it. A daring move going for 2 pays off. They're going to win by a point. So it's a win here for the Rams. It was a closely fought affair, but they're able to survive, and they eke out the 1-point victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Rams are victorious as we say so long from SoFi.